All right, so it's been an interesting night. So I just saw after the post press conference by Dana White, John Jones is officially retired. A lot of us thought this was gonna happen earlier. Uh, it seemed like they were kind of dragging it on this announcement and everything. Some people were actually convinced that John Jones wasn't gonna retire and he was actually gonna fight Tom Aspinall. Anyone that knows anything about fighting knows that from the get go, he was not gonna fight Aspinall. He's too young, too powerful. He's too dangerous to fight. John Jones is older. John Jones is almost in his 40s. Tom Aspinall is still in his 20s. There's just no way that this fight would be made. Uh, this is something that we all knew was gonna happen. It's weird that it's happening, if that makes sense. Because now they have to think about of what's gonna happen with Tom Aspinall, who's he gonna face next, who deserves a title shot. Um, it's a big thing, you know. I would have loved to see John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, but I don't. I just think that was a dream fight that was never gonna happen. Essentially, it's a big thing in the UFC right now with these matchmakings because there's not many people that you can match with Tom Aspinall right now. A lot of the division tops, Tom Aspinall has already beat them. He's already beat Pavlovich. He's already beat Curtis Blades, who's on the top as well. He's beat a lot of people on the top. I'd love to see him versus Cyril Gahn. The thing about Cyril Gahn is that he lost against John Jones and he lost against Ngannou, two title challengers, or sorry, two title holders. I don't think Tom Aspinall is worse than either of them. So I know Tom Aspinall wipes floor with them, but like if you think about it, who do you matchmake him with? There's not a lot of people. Hold on, let me check the UFC rankings real quick. Okay. So we have John Jones as the champ. He's retired now, so we can just remove him off there. We got Tom Aspinall with the interim belt. He's now champion. So below him, we have Cyril Gahn, Alexander Volkov, Sergey Pavlovich, Curtis Blades, Jailton Almeida, Waldo Acosta, Marcin Tiberius, Sergey Spivak, Derek Lewis, Tai Tavaza, and a bunch of other people that don't matter. There's not many people for him to match up with except Cyril Gahn and maybe Volkov, which I don't know if he's fought Volkov. Let me check. I don't remember him doing that. He might have. No, he did. He lost by submission in the first round. So he's beat him. He hasn't fought Cyril Gahn yet, but Cyril Gahn lost to Tom Aspinall and lost to Ngannou and John Jones and beat Spivak Volkov. That's like the only fight to make. That's the only fight I can see in the making about this. Because Pavlovich got KO'd in the first round. So that's not an option. We got Almeida, who just beat Spivak. Okay, this would be a fight I'd be willing to see at light heavyweight. Or sorry, heavyweight. He did lose the Blades. Tom Aspinall would just beat Blades. Yeah, Cyril Gahn's the only option. And it's not that great of a fight either because Cyril Gahn's lost twice, two title fights. You don't want to give him a third one, right? And two of the wins were very close. The Spivak one was good. I'll give him that. It was a good KO, good finish. And then the Volkov one, arguably Volkov won that fight. So maybe give it to Volkov. Because I know Volkov lost to Aspinall, but he still won against Pavlovich, and he won against he didn't say he won, but he technically won against Gain. And then he beat Tavaza versus round 2. So that's the only two that I can see them making. It's the only options. Cyril Gahn and Volkov are the only two options I can see them giving the title shot. Everyone else doesn't make sense. Bude is too new. Texuria, I believe just debuted, yeah, and just won. So don't give him a title shot. He just got there. you can't give it to him. Yeah, it's only two options. So we have to see Tom Aspinall versus Strogan or Volkov. Or, hear me out, we could see a like title fight, like double, like kind of thing where it's light heavyweight versus heavyweight. We could see Alex Pereira or Ankalaev against Tom Aspinall. Maybe not as a first defense, but like as a future. I think that could be cool. There's just not a lot of options. Yeah, that's what that's my thoughts on the retirement. It's a tricky thing. It's very tricky because there's not a lot of people to match me with Tom Aspinall now. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's late, but yeah, thank you guys for listening.